Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard. I am your host for this pre-market session. We will be watching these volume spikes here as we do each morning in these two scans. This morning we are sorted by volume to see which ones are moving. Once we confirm we have a volume spike in this column, we will come over here to our current bar volume and make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is a high volume flow. We want to see the buyers and sellers really attacking this stock. Once we confirm that and we see the prices running up, you will see me mark a resistance and a support level once the price pulls back. Down here around support, we always look down here and confirm that we have volume buyers coming back in. That would be these green bars. Once we see these long, tall green bars, we look down here and make sure that the My Blessing indicator is pointing somewhat north. The white line is the trend line. The green and red is the buyers and sellers. So once we confirm a volume spike, we have enough volume to get in. You see me mark the support and resistance levels. Quickly, we check down here for green bars and that this indicator is pointing north, and then we make our decision to get in or get out before the next run up. Never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. Also, I am not a financial advisor. I am an indicator builder. I'm a ThinkScript coder, and I teach how to use indicators, which results with the end results being making a little bit of money off these indicators, hopefully. We've been doing pretty good for the last year, and we have been at it a year now. And we've been pretty profitable every week unless we just flat mess up ourselves and don't do the trade right. Sometimes we don't stick to the strategy and stray off. Sometimes I'm even guilty of that. But whatever you do, don't try to force a trade. Let the strategy play out. If you are a beginning trader, I suggest you trade on paper. Once you're profitable on paper, then move over to real cash, but trade small share size, anywhere from 1 to 10 shares. If you are profitable with real cash, increase your share size purchase to increase your profits. Make sure that your active trader chart is set on EXT on the TIF so you can get a trade in. And I thank everyone for joining me this morning. Let's see if we can make some money. We have about 2 minutes to go yet. I've been seeing SPRC moving around, Silo moving around, and a few others, but they seem to be currently pulling back. When our market opens, I'll be watching these volume lines and volume spikes. Hopefully we'll get something right out the gate. Usually we start making our money exactly at 6 o'clock. Usually something starts moving. So good luck to everyone as we wait on this final minute before the market opens. Got two movers this morning, SPRC and SILO. We'll be keeping an eye on both of them. I have them both charted on another screen. So if one moves and not the other, I will know. About 20 seconds to go. All right, let's see what happens. Good luck. Silo making a small pullback. SPRC is not moving. Slight rise in price, not a whole bunch of buyers coming in yet. We do have a tall green dominator bar. This is what I'm watching. Let's see if we get to push up even higher, and we do $1.72. I don't know if we'll see a pullback on this one. Looks like the buyers are coming in just to drive it up. High of $1.80. Might see a small pullback here. Let's see if it happens. Pulling down just a little bit from profit takers. It's already had a run up this morning. I'm not expecting a really high run up this time, but it could happen. Slight pullback here. I'm watching the dominator bars. They're coming back in. You can see the buyers coming back in right here to drive it up even higher. Showing weakness here. Remember to take profits at the top of these candles. Don't be greedy. Don't try to nail the top. Sometimes that doesn't happen and you end up losing what you profited. But not being driven up like it was previously. SPRC still doing nothing, sitting down at the bottom. Silo seems to be the mover this morning. Pushing up a little higher, $1.88 now. It's not being driven up very strong, so take your profits when you can. You can always leave a little bit there in case it runs up a little more. Good job, Milo. Good job, Greg. Good job, Crab Key. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mark this. I don't think we'll get a pullback out of it, but it's possible. That is the resistance level I just marked. Doesn't appear to be pulling back. Always watch for this long wick on the bottom. Let me zoom in a little bit. This long wick means the buyers are buying up what they're selling. We want to see wicks on the bottom, not on the top. We seem to be stuck here in the $1.80 range. There could be more to come. I like to see the stock holding its price at these levels. Watching the dominator bars. These are buyers. Good job, Bikasu. Watching for volume spikes. I'm watching for volume increases in this column. Make sure you put Silo on your personal watch list to keep an eye on it throughout this session. Good job, M. Any profit is profit. Looks like we may be trying to push up for a little more. My blessing indicator's not in the proper position, so it may not happen. Going to sort by volume spike, see what else is moving here. Not seeing much of anything. Silo holding its price level nicely. Silo now pushing up for a little more, a new high of $1.96. I don't think I would chase it at this level. The entry was when the market opened at 6 a.m. It could go. You may want to leave just a little there in case it does. Or maybe we'll get another nice run to another level. This is trading. You never can predict what they're going to do. Pushing up a little higher for $2. Watching the dominator bars. They look very nice. My blessing indicator, the buyers are trying to come back in. Volume is increasing on the buyer side. We should see a pop up. 201, 202, 203, 205. Not very strong, but it is rising. Good job, Milo. Good morning, Picker. Glad to see you here. Hope you're doing much better. Silo still rising slightly. It's holding the price level good. Good morning, Yatu. God bless you, brother. 206 now, 207, 208. Very small gains, but it's gaining. That's better than dropping off the map. If you are in this stock, make sure you're watching time and sales. And level 2, you want to watch this column here. You can see the buyers come in every now and then. You'll see some big green numbers pop into this column. Let's see if we can break 208. Well, we did, but by 1 penny, 209 now. Now 211, 214. Hope you guys are making up your loss if you suffered one yesterday. It was a pretty tough day yesterday for trading. Of course, I kind of messed it up by hanging on to DJT thinking it was going to go. Missed out on a couple of other trades while I was watching it. We now have a high at 218. Nice job, Curtis. Nice job, Mario. Lots of traders making money this morning. That's good. You are being blessed. Don't forget to thank the man upstairs. Silo's still looking good, holding its price levels nicely. Nice job, Xander, Sanchez, Pro Dinner or Diner, Pro Diner, it looks like, and ATA Pro, all into the profit this morning. M and Philly Will and Milo, nice trading. Thank you, Xander, for that kind compliment. I love easy money. I don't know about you guys. It don't get any easier than this one. You are welcome, Jennifer. You know, I enjoy trading with each and every one of you, and I'm sure you also enjoy trading with the group. This is the best way to trade, in my opinion. Everyone's having fun making a little bit of profit while you have your morning coffee. Just being here with you guys, making money right alongside of you, drinking my coffee is a blessing to me. May see another run up here. Let's see if we can get enough buyers on board. Currently at 219 for the high, 220, 222, 224. See you later, Bikasu. Have a blessed one, brother. 227. We're going to make it up to that previous level of 234. Looks like we traded it before. Already have some previous levels set. If you're in profit, though, make sure you lock it in. Don't give it back by waiting and hanging on, hoping you'll hit the top. That's not how scalping works. Take what you can while you can. So 19 minutes into the trading session, you already put some money in your pocket. Well, at least most of you did. This is what we do each morning. We try to get plays like this, and most mornings it does happen. Sometimes we'll get another one around 7 o'clock. Sometimes we get two right out the gate. I try to have my trading completed before the market opens. I don't like the hustle and bustle of the busyness of the regular session, of people fighting to drive it up or fighting to drive it down. That's just too much of a headache for me. I like this easy pre-market money. I like to play the open only for about the first hour. Then I'm done. I'm continuing to watch these two indicators. You can see this one is pulling back, some slight profit taking, and you can see that in this area. I'm watching these volume bars. That's what these are. I broke them down as far as buyers and sellers per bar. You can see a little bit of sellers right here in this bar. Then we had a few buyers. Now we have a few little tiny bit of sellers. But we want to see tall green bars. That means a lot of buyers are coming back in. This yellow line is the average volume line. So whenever we break above it, you can almost bet that that price is going to fly. When we are above it, that means more buyers than normal have came in to buy the stock. This indicator is an MACD based indicator. It's actually measuring the momentum of this stock. It's also keeping track of buyers and sellers, as you can tell by the orange and green line, or red and green. Good job, M. Lots of volume, over 9 million shares traded already in this stock. I'm sure it had a few million before our market opened, though. We probably doubled it. I don't care what set it off as long as the buyers are here. That's all I care about. I don't go watching for news or any special event. I watch for buyers and sellers to happen in the market and follow what the buyers and sellers are doing. Follow the crowd, follow the money. You know the saying. Looking at SISI, looks like it's a little bit weaker on volume. Not as strong as the last one. These are sellers. There's more sellers than buyers currently. Not enough volume, not enough activity for me to click the mouse button. I want to see a rush like we saw on the previous stock of people driving the price up. This one's kind of hesitant. Not going to click the mouse on this one. Bear, it's the one that comes with ThinkorSwim. And to be honest with you, I watch these two indicators more than I watch anything else. I do look here for confirmation. That's about all I use it for. And I'm also watching time and sales, but only as far as color changes. But mostly focusing right here. This tells me a lot more than what's in here. Good morning, Martina. You are welcome, Simple, and congratulations on your trade. Yeah, I'm watching SPRC. It's kind of just bouncing around. Not seeing a whole bunch of buyers coming in. Silo still holding the price level nicely. Going to remove this upper level line. That was from a previous session. I'm going to mark it here. So make sure you have Silo in your personal watch list. You want to keep an eye on it. If I click off of it, you may miss something. We have a bunch of selling in this one. The volume is dropping off. You can tell by these shorter bars. My blessing is pulling back. Going to keep an eye on Silo. It seems to be holding its price level while we wait on the next one to move. So YouTubers, if you're just now getting here, I highly suggest you meet us here at 5:55 a.m. Central Time. You just missed a good run up on SILO. So you left money on the table by not being here on time. I hold this session free on YouTube for 1 hour each morning, 5 days a week. Come here, have coffee with us, make a little bit of money. If you like what you see, upgrade, join us over on Discord. Silo now pushing up, new buyers coming in. Always happens when I'm rattling my mouth. 236 for the high. But this is the stock you missed right here. So at 6:55, the YouTube live stream will be ending, and I will continue over on the premium side of Discord for the next 3 hours. If you want to upgrade, right above where you type in the chat on YouTube, there's a link to our Discord with the white and the yellow banner. You can join the Discord for free, get a couple of free indicators, talk to a couple of traders before you decide to invest or upgrade. They'll let you know the truth. I don't have to tell you to try to convince you. You see it happening here live in front of your eyes each morning. And we'd love to have you on board. Don't forget to hit that like button. That like button keeps the ratings up on YouTube so I can continue to do these live streams for free. Pays me a little bit of money, and I do mean a little. Your help is greatly appreciated. Yeah, let me get the link to Discord for you, and I'll post it down there. That is the link to the Discord channel. Silo's still holding its price. I am still monitoring for spikes. I'm watching this column for any green numbers that are rising. Currently at a standstill. George, some of us watch the news, most of us don't. If the news is good, we usually wait till the people interpret that news. If the news is good, these volume spikes will take off. And we want to catch it right when these volume spikes take off, not while we're reading the news and watching it go up. So we let everyone else interpret the news and we wait on buyers and sellers to come into that stock and get in as soon as we can. If you're watching the buyers and sellers, let them interpret the news. That's how I've always done it. One less thing for me to do, the better. SI just can't seem to get off the ground after that earlier run. I do short sell Nick, but I don't do it in the pre-market session. Well, enjoy your coffee while we wait on the next mover. Might be an early launch here on MICS. We played this stock before. Not seeing a whole lot of volume in it. It's probably not ready just yet. SI trying to make a move. Still don't see the volume rush I like to see in these stocks if I'm going to get in. It is creeping up slowly. Last candle was 35,000 shares traded here. We're only at 25,000 now. 26, 30. Let's see if the buyers eventually find it and drive it up. It's not paying a whole bunch of money, but it is going up. Profit is profit. $1.29 now. Pushing up $1.32. Volume is increasing now. We're almost up to 100,000 on this candle. Now over 112,000 on that last candle and pushing up to $1.36. If you got in early on this one, start taking some profit. We don't know where it's going to go. $1.38. Buyers are starting to come in, it looks like. It's bound to catch the interest of other buyers when we catch them this low. $1.40 now for the high. I see a resistance level coming up from previous trades. Few profit takers here. Long wick on the top means they're selling out, driving the price down. We want to see our wicks on the bottom, not on the top. Profit takers taking profit, pulling it back some. This is what happens under low volume. They start selling and we don't have enough buyers to keep it up there, and you end up losing everything you got at the beginning. That's why I always say take profits when these candles are at the top, because you never know when they're going to sell. Good job, slots for fun. Seeing Silo making a little move here. I'm going to move up to it to see if we can break the 225 and hit new levels. Not saying that's going to happen. We are retesting this 225, and you can see we've tested it twice already. We could get a breakthrough here if enough buyers come in to drive it up. Pushing up for new highs, 247 on that pop. Currently holding 236. Buyers did not come back in to keep it going. Watching these dominator bars, these are buyers. They did break above the average volume, but the average volume did drop off. So getting much easier to break ahead of that average volume. My blessing indicator looks really good. Looks like we may try to get some more buyers to come in. The price is trying to climb higher. No guarantee. Don't let my words influence your trade. Just calling out what I see. Long wick on the top. That is seller taking profit. Driving the price back down. You can see that in the dominator bar. These are sellers. Good job, Philly Will. See you later, picker. Have a blessed one. I think Silo's going to float around here for a little while. Didn't have enough buyers on this third run up. 1, 2, 3. Well, this is trying for the fourth run up. Watching these dominator bars for buyers to come in. Looks like we're moving into a squeeze here. We may run horizontal for a bit. See you later, Sanchez. Have a blessed one. Herb, those are not true numbers. What's happening is I'm only monitoring 20 candles back on the volume. So we're not monitoring total volume. If you are talking about one of these indicators. Unless you have other problems and not about these indicators, then I wouldn't know. All right, BTAI, cheaper stock, moving around a little bit. Watching the dominator bars. Let's see if we can get it to go. $1.50 for the high. It's pulled way back to $1.44. Be careful of the volume. It's starting to pick up now. Maybe we can drive it up even higher. $1.48. $1.50. Retested that $1.50 high and immediately pulled back. Tall wicks on the top. Not a good sign. Lots of resistance up there at the $1.50 area. May keep the stock pulled down for a bit. Selling off now, it looks like. Thank you, Stevie, for your donation. Greatly appreciate it. And God bless you. It's all about sharing the love, Stevie. Share the love. Show people what you know. Help your brothers and sisters out. Silo's still trying to make it up to that 250 range. It's almost there, 249. Slowly moving its way up. Looks like we may pull back here. Let's take a look at Lace here. It ran up while we were watching Silo, but it looks like it may have been a pump and dump. They're pulling it back pretty hard. The buyers say no. Nice long wick on the bottom. Let's see if they get it to run. Definitely up and down. Pretty volatile right now. Volume not real high. Only 38,000 shares traded in the candle, not total. Now 44. This is not a smooth run up. Be very cautious here. It's more like manipulation than it is a solid run. Now pushing up to 234. Crazy movements on this one. Be very careful. Don't let it take what you just made. I'm going to stay clear of this one. I'm not going to pull the mouse on it. I'll regret it later, but I don't really trust it for some reason. That was pretty volatile down there at the bottom. Now it seems like all the buyers have found it and driving it up. And if you are in profit on this stock, take it, because it may just yank itself right back down like it was doing previously. Whipping all over the place. There was a 25-cent drop right there, now 30. Don't like the activity in this one at all. Well, if you got lucky, got in, got lucky, got out, congratulations on your trade. I didn't chance it, didn't like the activity. Nice job, AJ. It was definitely fast and whippy. If you don't understand this label up here, this current bar is the very last candle. So this would be the volume in this candle. The last bar volume would be this candle. So this is how many shares were traded in that candle. I like to see this number keep getting larger than the previous candle. That tells me the buyers are continually coming in. Looks like lace is trying to whipsaw its way back up to the top. Good morning, Jimmy. Jimmy checked silo. That's what you missed at 6 o'clock. SILO. All right, YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed this morning. I left you in here for your solid hour. Appreciate you joining me this morning. I hope you made a little bit of money. Meet me back here the rest of the week at 5:55 a.m. Let's make some money at 6 a.m. Hope to see you guys back tomorrow. I appreciate you joining me, and as always, God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.